But now it is the women that demands it directly with nothing to offer. So all the men are saying is, well, let's go back to the table. See, what I'm doing today is, let me just digress a little bit. What I'm doing today is with this podcast, with this vlog I'm doing is that for a long time, a whole lot of people, both men and women, have come to the table of relationship, marriage, and they've scattered, broken the table, shredded it. Now what I'm doing is I am clearing up. I'm clearing up all those debris, and I'm putting up a table that is not breakable, but a table whereby everyone can come. If you don't have anything to offer today, you come to the table, you have something to take from the table, so that when you go in life, as you go on in life, and you go into any relationship, then you have something to offer on that table. So you see this table I'm establishing right now, it's built on steel. It's unbreakable. It's that I'm gonna have series of. There are a whole lot of I want to discuss. Like I'm saying, I'm speaking specifically based on this particular Facebook write-out. Let me show you. I'm speaking on particularly on this Facebook write-out. This lady put out here. I don't know if you can see it. So this is what I'm speaking on. But I'm going to elaborate more because this issue is very important. What am I trying to say in end effect? See, there is room for everyone. There is room for everyone. Whatever you say is valid. But as long it's only valid among those that shares those views with you. Be you a man or a woman, whatever ideology you have or principle you have concerning relationship, make it known to everyone you are dealing with, so that it will be fair. If that person, for example, the issue on polygamy, I mean, you can be extreme with your belief and idea. Those that believe it's a sin, it's bad, it's only monogamy. I'm not saying you're wrong. You are right within the frame of your understanding. It does not mean that others are wrong. There are women who are equally ready, because if not, why is it so that in a country like Nigeria, where the law and Christianity says it's only monogamy, you have Muslims and traditionalists who are doing polygamy and they are fine with it. So, why is that so that you have people doing that and they are fine with it? So if that is the case, it means that fine, if you say, I'm a woman, I don't want none of that polygamy, rubbish, shit and all that, then the man you should be looking for is the man who believes in monogamy, who wants it. Don't pretend. Let them man know when you are going into it. It doesn't matter if you're marrying, if you're doing a Christian wedding or traditional wedding. Be clear to that man that, look, I don't want this. And the man should be clear to the woman what he wants. So if two people find themselves and they agree, be it monogamy or polygamy, all is well. So don't come out just because you want monogamy and you start demonizing polygamy. It's wrong. And don't sneak into a man's life hiding the fact that you probably don't want polygamy, and you sneak into his life and you know that this man has a tendency of polygamization, if you understand what I mean. And then just because you want to have a ring, you want to secure him, you believe you can hold him down, and you sneak into his life, and now you're not complaining when he start making efforts to secure a second wife. And you start screaming justice for you. your man is about to get a second wife, as if that is the what would I call it? The bigger, you are not screaming that they should behead him. It's wrong. It's wrong. So go for what you want. What you have, when you go into the market, what you have is in the market. You just have to take time, you find it. Don't go and compromise and take something and then later you're complaining. The same thing goes for the men. If you are looking, you're a polygamous type of person, you meet it's very easy for you, man. You are the prize. You are the one making the choice. Tell that woman from beginning that, look, this is it, this is it, this is it. And she doesn't agree, up to the next. Surely you will get what you want to. You feel me? So, on to the next topic. Now, ladies, I'm talking to the men. Why am I bringing this topic, this second topic? I don't know if I have that video right here of that lady. Let me see. Probably I do have. I can quickly get on it. This was a lady that came up saying, I will tell you what she said. She came up saying that she came up saying that women should not restrict themselves to a man. That when they are with a man, they should have multiple relationships until they have a ring on their hand. They said while they are courting, they shouldn't restrict themselves to a man as long as the man has not put a ring on their hand.
Some ladies say things like, oh my God, I have a boyfriend. That's the reason why I can accept you as my boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship. Really? Come here. Ladies, come here. You cannot accept another man because you have a boyfriend. Is he married to you? Is he your husband? Okay, listen, as a lady, you're allowed to have more than 2 boyfriends or 2 men in your life. You're allowed to entertain as many men as possible, as long as your diary has not been paid for. That's the reason why you guys get heartbroken. I mean, you sticking to just one man, and at the end of the day, he breaks your heart, and you start crying. Oh my God, I trusted you. I gave you my... My love, this is 2024. You can't just be having just one man in your life. You can't stick to just one man in 2024, please. I hope this makes sense.
The nutshell of what she was talking about, she was advising ladies, her gender, that they should not, while in courtship, they shouldn't court with one man. They should, as long as the man has not committed, a man has not committed himself to them, that they should maintain multiple relationships. And what is my take to this? I said 100% right. She's right. I used to tell girls when even up till now, in my prime, I do that, and up till now, if I would talk to any girl and you tell me, and this was really when I was really ready, I was searching. If you tell me you got a man you are dating, you got a boyfriend, I'll ask you, are you married? Is there any engagement? Is there anything that shows that committed, that any assurance? If there is none, then I told you, I mean, it's boyfriend, girlfriend. Why are you going to limit yourself to him? Because I, as a man, knows that, I mean, nothing is promised. You know, if a man hasn't committed, if I find you worthy of keeping, worthy of engaging, worthy a woman to make my queen, and there is a man who is who is girlfriending you, what I tell them is like, look, you don't have to do that. Open up, which is the right thing, right? So men, don't get mad. This is true. I said, men, don't get mad. This is true. You can't keep a woman and then you how long you want to do that? And then she has the opportunity of her life, Because all you men, some of you men are so deaf, you are believing in love. Women don't love. That's if she loves me, she will wait. No, women don't deal with love. They don't love. Women want, I don't know why men are even crying now. Women want, they are built to go for who will take care of them. It's simple and blind. So all those men that are being deceived and the women that are deceiving men, because it's all a deception. The women that are deceiving men, I love you. What is love? No, from a woman, how would, no, just ask yourself, or ask everyone as a woman, ask yourself, what is your love? What is the love of you? How can you prove physically bring that love you have for a man? How do you show it as a woman? It doesn't exist. Love is a commitment. It's a conscious commitment that only a man can bring. That unconditionally meeting a woman that has nothing to financially to offer him, nothing, but he looks all like I can say, I will tell you, a man that has gone there that will show you love. What he needs from you is these three things: loyalty, respect, and submission. That is what a man that can give you love needs from you. His love is to protect you, to make sure you are comfortable, to make sure that you are okay, you're fine. It's a commitment. Women don't have such commitment. They can't do that commitment. So women cannot love. So why should a woman say he love because he love is waiting around? The women don't do that. If she's waiting, there was something she saw that, okay, she saw that that thing that you can take care of her, you can commit your love towards her. You have what it takes to commit love towards her. Not that you already love her, but you have what it takes, because men's love to a woman is not audio. It's not feeling. So you have it to show. That is what makes a woman stick around with you. But if she's sticking around with you, she knows you have, and there is another man who is ready to commit immediately, who saws all those things and wants to have it on the go. Why should that woman wait for you when there is possibility for you to see another? So that being said, I support her totally, but you know that doesn't work. So that having said that, in the same vein, it's about assurance. What I've just described for the women is about assurance. In the same vein, women should understand that I am saying this to men. Men, when you get married, those protagonists of I'm not, why, if I'm saying this, I'm talking those that are fanatics, hardcore fans of monogamy and all that. One woman, one wife. What is the guarantee that the loyalty, the respect and submission you ought to get from that woman, that one woman you have now, that is going to last to eternity? What is the respect that your conjugal rights are going to be respected all the time? What is the right that the loyalty, the respect, and submission is guaranteed all the time? You don't have it. So in the same vein, like women can do, men can always have a second, third choice. It's your right if you want it. Yes, I said so. It's your right if you want it. Why? It is not necessary that you must. But if you have no assurance from the woman you are with, you are not sentenced to life with her only. Get yourself a second wife, and if possible, a third wife. Yes, I'm saying that because women of nowadays, they run under the canopy of Christianity, one man, one woman. Meanwhile, there is nowhere in the Bible that it was explicitly spitted out. Christ came to this world, he never addressed that issue. He was even never married. We don't know, nobody knows Christ's relationship with women. We only knew her relationship with only one woman, her mother. Or there was another one. What was her name? The one that broke alabaster's oil on Christ's feet. It wasn't much elaborated. There wasn't Christ's sexual, intimate life was never out there in the Bible. So there was nowhere in the Bible. See, the Bible is concerned about your spirit, your spiritual being. Whatever you do with your body on earth, what food you eat or you don't eat, what water you drink or you don't drink, it's your issue. You only need spiritual wisdom to elongate your life. Your life being not your spiritual life, but your physical life. How long your body gets to exist on earth. Being careful not to contract demons in form of sickness and diseases to destroy your physical body. That's wisdom you need for that. There is nowhere in the Bible sin is spitted out if you're smoking, drinking, whatever. No, you need wisdom. So your physical, sexual life, although not in entirety, there are places the issue of gayism was addressed. The Bible does not condone it. We know that as a Christian. But when you talk of polygamy, that word polygamy is strange to the Bible. There monogamy, polygamy, you won't find that word in the Bible. But you will find situation of multiple wife concubines in the Bible right there. Does it mean we should copy? No, it means do you. Do what works for you. Don't lose your salvation. When God talked to Solomon about women, he talked to him about marrying women from certain tribes because of the demonic gods. He didn't say, because if the Bible was to have issue with Solomon had a wife, so why should the Bible be telling him about all those other women if the Bible is talking against multiple wives? His father David, the same. A lot of people, Moses, Abraham. So men, don't follow the narratives of the world. Women are naturally selfish. They want you for them and them alone. Even if you're dying under their hand, even if they can't cater for your needs, they still don't want any other person to share you with. But that shouldn't be your concern. Any woman that doesn't want that can take a walk. It's simple. And that's what I'm saying. If you marry a man and you married a man and you are believing, just like the case of Yul Edochie and Male Edochie, it doesn't make Yul Edochie a demon, a sinner. Male Edochie has a choice and she took her choice. But some people are drinking fancy over this problem that is not their problem, even destroying their homes because of this issue. Male Edochie has said, look, I am not that type of woman. I can't do that. I remove myself from that situation. That's the best she can do. She cannot establish a new world order or that it must be she's now fighting. She now set up a foundation for women. Monogamy will stand. Wrong. She can't do that. She has a choice, and she has made that choice. She moved herself away from that situation. She's seeking for the divorce in the court, which is, I'm going to come to that topic again, the issue of divorce. Okay? So, she moved herself away from it, and that should be it. It should be done. It should be okay. It's fine. The same thing with a man. See, the fact that you come together with a person in an agreement does not mean you must remain in that agreement. If tomorrow, for any reason, situation compels you to remove yourself from that contract, you have the right to excuse yourself from that contract. Be you man or woman, it doesn't matter. You have to keep yourself healthy, mentally, psychologically, physically, and emotionally. For you to be anything meaningful to anybody, these ones are got to be secured. So if you're in a relationship that all these things are mentioned, you can't guarantee it. You have to do everything to protect that. Get yourself out of that contract. Be you a man or a woman. You are in a relationship with a woman, you're married to a woman, you don't have peace. You are disrespected, dishonored. Police, your woman calls police on you for no meaningful reason. You are having heart palpitation, and you want to say for the sake of, because of marriage, you have to, man, get there out of that place, man. Take care of yourself. The same thing goes for every woman. If you're in a relationship and you're with a man that is giving you hell, that is maltreating you, beating you, you don't have peace. You don't know what peace is. You don't know what comfort is. Lady, run. Get yourself out of that relationship. Okay? It goes for both ways. Because most of people will come out and you talk about women and you forget you have daughters. Yeah, you have a mom, you have sisters. Yeah, they are women. And the same thing goes for women. They come out and they talk, they say all kind of atrocious things against men, and they forget they have sons. They forget that the man they complain about, who is their husband probably, was given birth to by a woman and raised by a woman. They forgot they have brothers. They have father. They forget. So, in this line, I believe it's women that are the most guilty. When they talk about this, they forget all this, that they have sons. You are complaining about your husband. How are you raising your son? Are you preparing the same hell for another woman? Or are you getting it right? If you're not getting it right, you have no right to complain about your man or complain about anybody.